Well, I have game audio, which means you'll have game video soon. Ooh, that was pretty soon. And we are looking to play the grand final between Sami as Donkey Kong, I assume. Yeah. And Takashi as Bowser. And it's the first to 9. Here we go. Sami missing the zoom start. What on earth? Maybe just a shaky start. I think this will work itself out. Takashi taking the item away. Not sure if that. I'm not sure about that strategy, but he did it on purpose, it seems. Takashi getting the feather and the green to the face. Oh, and Sami getting the flat treatment. The beauty salon extra. Okay, so this is Takashi's to lose, and he would have to be quite creative to do so, I think. But it is possible. It is BC3. Actually, what am I talking about? Sami isn't that far behind, to be honest. Yeah, solid shortcut. Robert is your uncle? Yes? He is. More Bowser Castle. Lovely. Ooh, I was afraid of that green, but Takashi still has to be afraid of that red up front. I'm not sure what the mushroom is. Maybe it's insurance for when he gets hit by the Unchained Chomp or the green or the red or the wall. Oh, oh. Ah, you hate to see that. A lot of time bleed there. Spends it to get through. Another mushroom. This is quite the deficit. Going to need Sami to make some significant mistakes. Long boost. Pretty solid. What's he gonna do with the star though? I mean, he's probably gonna activate it, I get that, but how can you drive with the star here? Okay, feather? No, not feather. So Takashi needs Sami to hit something, basically. Nah, we're good. Spend no more brain power. Next track. I'm a little bit of a fan of the give up. Just okay, it's enough, I admit. Then we move on. I will not spend any more finger and or brain power. But getting the zoom start and a red in first place, you're back in it in a second. This is a great position for Takashi. Nothing can possibly go wrong here. Sorry, KB1. What happened? He didn't want the red? I must have fallen asleep for a moment there. Or he wanted to take away more item boxes? I don't know. Takashi should be winning this. Yeah, okay. Alright. Sami has missed 3 out of 4 Zoom starts. Okay. Takashi again out in front with a strong item. It's happened almost every time. Oh, had to fire the mushroom, of course. The ghost is sort of the great equalizer of all things here. I don't think Sam is nervous now. I don't think that's ever the issue. This is quite close, and this mushroom is definitely going to the side in Sami's favor. Alright. Alright. Yeah, you really don't have to worry about Sami's nerves. I think Sami on my short list of people who know how to do things. I am so confident he knows this game, like, to a ridiculous degree. He may have spent the most time on this game. I don't know. I don't know the numbers, but he's been playing since the early 90s without fail. And he still gets world records on occasion. And I think he won the world championship 2 years ago. So, yeah, he'll do all right in most settings. He won the 30th anniversary, I think. Last year, okay. Last year? Huh. I thought he won the one where I went to France, and I really want that to be 2 years ago. Miku, you seem personally offended. I get it. Yeah. Okay. That mushroom was pretty good, but the crash afterwards made it, as you can see, not that beneficial. What's going on? Oh, we're doing the premature sandbag. Okay. Saw me trying the banana. I don't know. I don't know about this. Will one of our players ever take an item? Join us tomorrow when the sandbagging concludes. Oh, here we go. Sami buckles first. Ah, and Takashi gets rewarded for his, I don't know what to call it. Greed? Oh, no, he does not. He does not. How Sami came out on top here, I don't know, but it happened. It happens quite often. I'm sorry, Maul. I just lose track of time sometimes. That's all. Well, Takashi has a trick named after him on this track, the Taka mushroom, and We may get to see it here. It's pretty difficult to pull off though, so I don't know. I'd probably just keep the mushroom and hope to get first anyway. Feather for Sami, so maybe Takashi has to change his approach now. He needs to cross that finish line first. He's going to have to try it. Wow, he got it clean. Sick. I'm not sure I've even seen that in a match before. Great. This is the grand finals, yep. First to 9. Currently, Takashi is up 4-3. He found the single gap, and now Sami is back in it. And then there's the ghost. And then there's more ghost. Don't know why, but I feel like Sami is going to outdrive Takashi on this track. Well. Takashi has to fire his engines now. Yeah. Otherwise the ghost would seal it. And then Sami needs a feather. He gets a feather. Sami thinks. Lands on the track. Nothing Takashi can do. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Keeping the red. I'll keep it for a while, yeah. Picking up coins, snow sliding. Sami keeping his mushroom. No, wants another item. Another mushroom. And okay. I think that worked out about even. Because now they have to sandbag for items. So yeah. Oh, if you're wondering why they're doing this, it's because getting the second place item is often beneficial. As you can see, Sami got a mushroom and Takashi got a lowly green shell. So they're gonna do it again. I was wrong. Now Takashi got the mushroom, so that's slightly better than a feather. Especially when you keep the feather to hit a green. Yeah. Sami is going to have to need exactly lightning or match winning item. Nope. 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 Sami had 0 coins that entire VL1 item. From the start to the finish. It's a pretty good knock, and probably we'll see a backwards red at the turn. Nope, you're waiting. There we go. I think Sami could have dodged that, but I don't know. In any case, he didn't, and now he's playing catch-up. As long as Takashi stays away from the on-chain chomps, he should be okay. The balls who say nay. Oof, that is a very, very unnecessarily tight infinite boost from Takashi, but he wants to keep pace, I get it. Because Sami will be on the hunt coming from behind, no doubt about it. So I like Takashi keeping the long/infinite boost going. So he's also forcing Sami to take a lot of risk and try to drive fast. And Sami didn't get any too meaningful items, and barring a crash, this is Takashi's. 6-4. I think this is the first time someone has a cushion on Sami in match race today. Takashi has very, very strong start boost ratio. What's going on here? A bit of sandbagging. You know the red's gonna do something. If anything, maybe Sami is good at dodging it here. What on the earth is going on? Well, it was not dodged. He has a very strong lap 1 red ratio, this is true. Yeah, a slightly underestimated skill, probably. Pew. Got a fire star, which we of course have handy. Okay. Sami is not that far behind, but there's only one lap. It's going to need a mushroom, and even then, a mushroom is good. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Let's see if Takashi gets a red. No, not this time. Long boost from Takashi. That's a brave soul right there. So he's gonna try to keep the ghost and outdrive Sami. Good luck. Huh. You rarely see people going for the long boost here. So he takes away Sami's mushroom. I don't think he's gonna be too sad about that. Players are neck and neck. Fires off the long boost. Okay, Takashi's got a couple of seconds on Sami now. Final lap, he's gonna pick up an item. It's a green shell, it's probably nothing. Stay away from the knights who say nay. And just cross the finish line. 8-4, that's 5 match points for Takashi. Okay. Feather? I don't know. Wow. Wow, that... Well, I didn't have time to notice, but Sami had a banana. He dropped it perfectly. Takashi was super ready, so he fired his feather so he wouldn't lose much speed at all. And this all happened within a couple of frames of play. So Takashi probably wanted to save that feather for the last lap, but this was better once he was hit by the banana. Nice dodge or whatever by Sami. And Takashi is not going to be able to come back from this. You really can't make a comeback versus a player like Sami on this track. You need that feather. Ah, missing one. I was saying you couldn't make that mistake on Ghost Valley 2, but you kind of can't make any mistakes on Ghost Valley 1 either. This could be the start of a Sami comeback. Okay. That red won't do anything because Sami got his third ghost. Taka's going to have to try to outrace him. Fourth ghost. Platform jump or no? No, definitely no. It's a reset. Sami does a rare mistake and it's a reset. Huh. That was half a Takashi pop off? He knows it's a reset, right? Yes. There's just a break and they're probably switching who's player 1 and 2. I hope he didn't just run off and join his mates somewhere. No, Sami is changing seats. Patrick will update the stream. And we'll have the final first to 9. I feel fairly confident someone would have told him, yeah, he's sticking around. Well, he's the first player to beat Sami today. And I think, according to the calculations, Takashi would be in the lead for the overall championship if he wins this next match by a slim margin. But I think he's just about the favorite for Grand Prix tomorrow as well. So very, very strong contender is what Takashi has become. Not to mention an absolutely hilarious and nice person. Doesn't speak the best of English, but that makes it so much better. I enjoy his presence to no end. Takashi and Cosmo are comic geniuses to me. Most of it not on purpose, I believe, but it does matter. Carroll has a fair chance of winning the overall, but he also already won time trial 2 days ago. And he did well yesterday. He did slightly unwell today, so he's right about where he should be. Yeah, Takahashi has been working on his English. That is clear. We were speaking a lot when I was in Japan. He was speaking English, I was speaking Japanese. It was, I mean, for most people, it would have been dreadful both ways, but we had a lot of fun. Come on. Is this Takashi psychological leaving Sami there to feel his loss before it takes him on again? Yeah, well, let's see. All I know it's the clock is taunting me and I want this to be over. I feel so I'm not sure I can find the correct word here, but I feel unfairly treated by the world when people like Blotche is in here. Probably could go another 5 hours easily. I cannot. Anyways, we are back on GV2, which Sami took the last time with a perfectly placed banana. This time, Takashi has a slight lead. Can he hold on to that against solid beast? Sami with a feather takes a small shortcut, saves just about nothing. Come on. Something. Mushroom, can't do much with that. Takashi's gonna keep it solid. Sam is gonna keep it nothing. Oh, sorry. I was confused by the previous match. That was... Whew, again, Sami winning. Yes. Yes. GV1 again. I need to remember the players have swapped. I should just always remember that Sam is Donkey Kong Jr. whenever he can. Nicely dealt with that red shell. Taka is going to start platform jumping. Sweet, but there's a green. Sami gets the feather, and now Taka is down to a jump. Gets it! Ooh. Sami with the feather was the favorite there, but wow! More Rainbow Road. Let's see a mushroom, huh? I like the previous one. I'll take another. Okay, Takashi avoiding the items so that Sami cannot steal anything with his ghost. The lead is not big, but probably too big, just too big to make up the difference with just driving. Oh, Sam is trying though. No, I think that's it. If he gets to use this mushroom in any way, he'll be back up. But Takashi has the feather, so it's gonna be a battle of chicken wits, one or the other. What are we gonna... And he does nothing. And can Sami do something? No? Guess not. Okay. 2-1 Takashi. Yeah, in chat, Takashi has a fairly good chance of winning the over because in Grand Prix tomorrow he's maybe the favorite, and if he wins this match against Sami now, he will have a slight lead going into the final day. 2 feathers, Sami missing his, Takashi not using his because he doesn't have to now. He's been getting good items and making good decisions, so this is just very clinical from Takashi versus someone who is usually the most clinical. It has been an interesting watch. Oh, Sami steals back the feather and gets back into contention. Final lap. Sami's gonna need an item and gets a feather. Robert is someone's uncle. I don't think Sami makes this. No. Very nice positioning from Takashi there. So that Sami wouldn't get in his way. Okay. Okay. 3-1. That's not a countdown. Vanilla Lake 1. Let's have fun. Sami missing another zoom start. That is... He's going to have to do 150 push-ups after this match. He will engorge his guns, but that's about it. The sandbagging with a mushroom. It's cool. Pretty good. Oof. The banana in the last corner is pretty disgusting. Well, Sami getting hit by things I rarely see him getting hit by. Some kind of jet lag issue? Yes. It was so sharp earlier today, though. Four one. Okay. I don't know. I've seen Sami come back from anything, so. But yeah, the brick wall is showing some cracks. Somehow. Well, that feather is a good start. Don't think he can do this from this position, can he? No. We'll have to wait for a different lap. Takashi can start to mount his defense against feathers, which is going to be that green, first and foremost. That green was not great, but Sami didn't go for the shortcut anyway. I think that green wasn't great, to be honest, I don't know. It seemed a bit too far from the target. Okay, now he gets it. It's pretty close now. And now we start banging walls and hoping for items. The ghost. Okay, so Takashi. A second or so lead. He's probably not going to get any more items, so this is down to driving at this point. Or mistakes. Red shell is not in distance. Taka, no tomato soup and you're good. Okay, 5-1. Alright. He's starting to believe. That red is strong and dodged, but it had an impact still. What do you do with the banana? Because you probably want the mushroom for yourself, and hence the shortcut. Yeah, fire it off into the distance. Which reminds me, there's a lunar eclipse here in Norway in about now. I should consider going to that. Or not going to that. I don't know. I don't know how to say that, but, you know, walking to the outside. Okay, well, there's a mushroom on Takashi's screen, and Sami is trying to put down things to deter. Takashi is definitely going for a lap 5 mushroom. Sami gets to put down one more item, one would think. What will it be? Oh, a mushroom of his own. Well, that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Brick wall is holding up just fine. Just, you know, wait. It reinforces itself upon blicking. I'm sure I've offended someone, but, you know, can't win them all. A red in first versus red in second. Well, depending on the track, this could be good for one of them. And Sami decides it's not him. In a big way. I thought I saw lightning for a frame, but I guess not. I have noticed, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Takashi's water slides don't seem to be... Oof, that was a very good attempt by Sami. His water slides don't seem to be... Let's find a diplomatic word. Closing in on perfection. Tomato soup for Sami. I don't get it. He's actually cracking under pressure? Feather for Sami, it's big. That was a pretty tough crash. Takashi puts down a green to make Sami's feather harder. I think he did a good job, but Sami makes it anyway. Hey, huge. He's gonna go for the different setup. Nope. Same setup, same success. Now Takashi has like a 3-second cushion, which is enough. He can play pretty safe, unless Sami picks up something quite magnificent, like a feather, but I don't know the shortcut. And neither does Sami. Takes a swig of the soup, and it's 7-2. Yeah, everyone wants Carol to do well. He's a fun to watch, charismatic character, and he has done well. Mushroom, strong start for Takashi. Very, very strong. Yeah, that shortcut works. It's not easy or commonly seen, but it's doable. We are bagging some sand. I think Takashi should just go here. Now Sami has a feather. Okay. Okay. It's a little hard for me to compare mushroom to feather, but I like feather on lap 5, mushroom on the other laps. Takashi is saving his mushroom. I'm El Confusado. Oh, there's a red. That's gonna do damage. Tractor, boys? Bad tractor, but tractor. Whoa, there's so many match points. I don't know. What's going on? Hey, the wall? Hey, Mr. Wall? I mean, Takashi has match points until tomorrow. He just needs to make one of them work. It's not going to be this one, but, you know, next one. Yeah, next track could be good for Takashi, because Sami has this one in the bag. Should I continue commentating? Could I be wrong? Stay tuned. But no, I shouldn't, and I can't. But you should stay tuned, because there will be another course. You know, Takashi could try the mushroom shortcut, I don't even know if it's gonna make it in time, but try. Nope, no dice. I see the success rate on that mushroom is very low, so yeah. Okay, Sami staves off 1 match point, 6 to go, or something. This track is very, very rewarding if you get a mushroom or a feather. Again, I prefer the mushroom for the first 4 laps and then feather for the last one. And as you can see, these players really, really want to get that second place item for a chance at a mushroom or a feather. They've driven half a lap backwards now. And Sami gets the mushroom in first anyway, so GG, it was a fun Choco Island 2. Sami, big win-win. And Takashi's still not getting second place items, so he's driving backwards to reds now. Okay. It's a strange look on this track in match race. Takashi needs... feather is good. Red is bad. This is just some strange bullying at this point. Lightning. This could be interesting. What? What if that's a mushroom? A star? No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. He needed a feather, I think, or a mushroom maybe. There's no item left. Yeah. Oh, he crashed? What? No, it's too late. It's too late. I need a full boost lake thing. Okay. Wow. It was interesting. One of the stranger CI2s ending in 147. Is this the match point Takashi's gonna take home? Nope. Sami gets a red. Pew! Schmack. The big dodge. Did it hit himself? Did Sami lose his match because he hit himself with a red shell? Is that the narrative we're going with? Question mark. I think so, but you know, there could be a mushroom or some lightning here. I think Takashi would love a ghost in first. A red is probably enough. Sami hits a Monty Mole, and now he's dead to rights. I think due to hitting himself with a red. We all had that feeling, but it feels extra worse when it's a match point in a grand final. And then in the end, Takashi gets the mushroom, and there was the ghost, but too little, too late, and we have match race champion. Wow, what a match by Takashi. Brilliant, brilliant work. Licking that wall down and through twice. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but Taka strong.